What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Like I posted on my Instagram and my Facebook page, I am going to be doing 2 unboxings because I think this one's going to be a little bit shorter than normal. So let's get started. So the first one we have is Karl's Bait and Tackle Mystery Grab Bag. Obviously, I have it in my own Ziploc bag, but it did come in a box. I just have a ton of gear. I will take a picture and I'll post it later. I have a ton of lures now, so I'm trying to put this stuff in bags, just put it in boxes, like not having too many boxes around because it is taking up quite a bit of space. So in this, I don't remember the retail on this, but I do know that it is got a lot of good stuff in it because obviously I took the stuff out of the box to put into that bag. So here on the back there is a QR code as well to kind of get you started with the Shop Karls stuff. So obviously the stuff is awesome. That's where I'm getting a lot of these boxes from and a lot of these lures and stuff like that. So it's definitely a great site to check out where you're going to get a lot of great lures and deals as well. So the first one we have is called a Yozuri 3DB minnow. It's a floating minnow. So right here. So this thing looks awesome. Right here. And it is a floating minnow. It's about 3.5 inches and it's 3/8 of an ounce. So it's like that. It's like a clear chartreuse at the bottom. And then the top actually has like a little bit of green in it. And then there's blue like scale. It's like scales. I don't know if you can see the details with my GoPro here, but you can see it. So super awesome, super cool. And like I said, it looks really cool. I don't think this will necessarily match the natural forage that we have here in Madison. But like I said, again and again, it's all about presentation, right? So throwing it out there at the right time, in the right conditions, it's going to be awesome. So the next one we have is a live target shiner. So I actually got one of these as well in my mystery tackle box, the reserve crate, except it was just a different color. So this color is Violet Ghost Shiner. It is 3 3/4 of an inch, so 90 millimeters, and it's 3/8 of an ounce, 9 grams. Sink speed is surface. So this is really cool. I don't know if there's a hook at the bottom or what the deal is. I think there is. But if this really is a surface lure, you can probably almost use this like a popper. And I think that would be really interesting and really neat. Because, I mean, it just looks so lifelike. Very cool. So next up we have is a product by Z-Man. It's called Grubs Watermelon Red, 3.5 inches, and it is a 6-pack. So I feel like this right here, I typically don't fish grubs. I feel like this is a little bit smaller than I would like. Like I said, I don't finesse fish. So I mean, I could probably put this on the back. I could probably use these as a trailer, 3.5 inch. Yeah, I don't think it's a finesse. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the color is watermelon red. And like I said, the Elastec stuff, obviously store it in their original package and do not store it with other plastics because they will melt them. Nice. And I use Z-Man chatterbaits. They're Ned rigs. So they're jig heads I use. So good quality stuff. So this right here is called, it's made by Thunderhawk Soft Baits. It is called a dancer body, and the color is watermelon. So this looks like it is made in Arkansas. Let me just turn this the right way here. So again, I think this is more like a finesse style, because I mean, if you look at it, it's probably, you know, it's not that big. So you're talking about like inch and a half. So this is more like a finesse style bait. But like I said, I've never used products for them, but you know, maybe finesse fishing is something that I have to get used to this year, because like I said, presentation, that could be, it's always a huge game changer. Next we have, probably a good combination with these, is Frostbite Tungsten Jigs, and it's a glow series as well. So pair these bad boys up with those Thunderhawk, with these bad boys right here. I mean, you got a pretty good combination. Awesome. Next up we have, I'm definitely going to be keeping these, is Sonar Balls Bayou, made by Bayou Rattler Products. So there's 6mm balls, and there's 5 of them. So you can, and they got a rattle in it as well. So these, I think typically a lot of anglers use these for Carolina rigs. I have never used a Carolina rig before, but I think for me, I am definitely probably going to try using these to almost like similar to a bead when I'm punching, and maybe just, you know, just get a little bit of a rattle in it, and it's definitely going to change up the presentation. All right, what do we got next? We have Z-Man Cross-Eye Football Jig, 3/4 of an ounce. And it has a heavy-duty 5-odd VMC hook with a hand-tight skirt. So again, like I said, I typically use Z-Man and their chatterbaits. I really want to get into using a lot of their products this year. I really like a lot of stuff they have out on the market. Their razor shads. I mean, I've used, what else have I used? Oh, I use their baby goats. But like I said, I really want to get more into just Z-Man products themselves, because everything that they've done so far, I mean, it looks phenomenal to me, and I haven't seen anybody really complain about them. And this color is Plumpkin. Interesting. All right, next up we have Lindy Legendary Fishing Tackle Rattling Flyer Spoon. So this is what this bad boy looks like. It is 1/4 of an ounce, and the color is TG Rainbow. So like I said, again, I don't finesse fish. I typically don't even fish spoons at all. So I have no idea when is the best time to fish spoons or anything like that. I think I will definitely be diving into that some more eventually. Well, like I said, there's a lot of things that I got to figure out as well, but definitely learning more techniques can never hurt. That is awesome. Next up, we have Vexen Deep Thud Series. It's called a Fat Boy. Dives 12 feet. It is 3/4 of an ounce. And look at that, this thing is fat. I mean, 2 fingers, about as wide as 2 fingers. I mean, if you're just looking at this thing, I mean, it just looks awesome. I mean, look at that bill that's on there. I think it's wide. That bill is very wide. So, about 2 fingers wide as well. Look at it from the top. I mean, it looks awesome. The color, the pattern, very neat. I've never heard of this company, but it looks like it's made out of Iowa, and the color is called Old School. Very cool. Obviously, oh, it sounds different than the crankbaits that I have. This one sounds a little bit deeper. The tone is different. Very neat. And then last but not least, we have a Yozuri Crystal Minnow, a deep diver walleye. It is a floating jerkbait. It is 4 3/8 of an inch. It is 9/16 of an ounce. Dives 3 feet. and 10 feet max. So look at this bad boy. I mean, it's got that chartreuse head. So we'll start in the front. It's got really nice bill in the front. And then it's got that chartreuse head. It's got that white body, but it's also got a red dot and a chartreuse dot. And then I believe, I don't know if you can see, it will go this way. It's also got a blue one. Sorry for my lamp in the background there. But you can see it's also got a blue one all the way in the back as well. So it's super, super cool. Like I said, I've never used any of their lures, but I've heard nothing but great things about this company. So very, very nice. Very, very cool. I'm looking forward to using some of these as well. All right. And that is it for the Karls mystery tackle bag. Now, let's move on to the other box. And it is a 10,000 fishing box. So I've heard a lot of great things about this company. Let me just try to center this on here because I can't see as well. I've heard a lot of great things about this company. Obviously, they have the Yodel one, the Shikoshi bug, they have the Cycle bait. And I think obviously they have a couple more other things too. I just can't think off the top of my head. But it's very, very interesting, and it's very, very unique with some of the stuff that they definitely have come out with. And I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese lure company, if I'm not mistaken. Set that aside there. It comes in this little box here, almost like a MTV box. Just open this bad boy up. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Very, very cool. You got the sticker. I'm not sure what this is behind it, but let's see. So first, let's set this off to the side here. So first we have this 10,000 fishing sticker, which looks really, really cool. I'll stick this on my tackle box here. Next we have 10,000 fish collection by Shop Karls. And like I said, it's nice that it comes with this book because it kind of gives you an idea of the lures that you're getting and ways that you can fish them as well. And it tells you their purpose, what's, their main action and stuff like that. So very, very cool. Oh, a net gator. Nice. I only have one net gator that I wore all year, and I had to wash it like every other day because I was out there for like 5-6 hours at a time. Very, very cool. A 10,000 fish net gator. That's awesome. All right, so first things up is the 10,000 fish cycle bait. So I've seen a lot of YouTubers use this bait, use this lure, and they've had amazing luck on this. So this actually, the hardware up here is actually, not your traditional spinnerbait hardware, because so a spinnerbait is it's supposed to track straight when you're fishing it and you're pulling it towards you, or however you're using it, it's gonna track straight. But the cycle bait, it's supposed to, it's got like a side to side wobble, so it, again, a change in presentation. So very, very neat, very, very cool. It comes with a willow blade. This one is 3/8 of an ounce. And then what's cool is, say on the back right here, it tells you the pattern of a traditional versus the cycle bait. And then it tells you what you can do to add for a trailer to add more action as well. So very, very cool. I'm definitely looking forward to throwing this out there. It's going to be awesome. Next up, we have the Shikoshi bug. 2.5 inches. And this color is called Coffee Crawl. So I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like it's got the brown, and it's almost like a darker blue on one side, or a darker brown on the other side. So very, very cool. And as like the Alestak from Z-Man, the 10,000 fish, they have the Stretch X plastic. It's supposed to be high buoyancy as well. So it tells you here too is to avoid reactions, do not store Stretch X plastic products with other soft plastics or in the plastic storage container. So very, very neat. And like I said, 2.5 inches as well. So that is going to be awesome. Next up, we have the Headhunter. So this lure is pretty interesting. I think if you go on Shop Karls on their website, or you probably go to Tackle Warehouse as well and other fishing outlets, I think the review on this one is kind of mixed. So this Headhunter, this is what it looks like. It is 3/4 of an inch. It is a 1/2 ounce, and it is fully rigged swim bait, free swinging internal hook, lifelike swimming action. And then if you look, so right here, I mean, you look at it this way, and you can just see sorry for the glare there. But on the back, it has a magnetic snag-resistant hook, a fully rigged swim bait built with a disguised internal hook. And if you look at it, that's what it's supposed to be like. So I'm not really sure how the mechanics of it work. I will definitely be looking that up later. But this thing looks really cool, and it's really interesting. And I remember when they first came out with this, I've always wanted to get this. Next up is the Yodel Worm, has an irresistible tickle tail, 4.75 inches. So this is what this bad boy looks like. The color is called Pumpkin Pearl. Very, very cool. I think my light, it's kind of making it hard to see. But you see it's got like that darker green on top. It's got almost like a yellow. And then the body's actually really interesting. It looks like it's almost like it's got a bunch of ribs, and the bottom is white, and the top is almost like a dark yellow with like green flakes in it. So very, very cool. And then on the back, it kind of gives you ways to rig it. So like a vertical rig body, right? A shaky head, a Texas rig, a drop shot. So that's what I like about lures like this. It's always nice to for the company to kind of give you these ideas, because sometimes if you're just like, oh, this is perfect for like a shaky head, you don't ever think you're going to use it as a drop shot or a Texas rig or as a trailer, but sometimes it's nice because it gives you that little subtle reminder. Next up, we have the Death Stalker. So this is a blade bait. Sorry about that. So this is a blade bait. It is a 1/2 ounce, and I think the color is called Classic. So I don't fish with bait blades. I'm not really sure. I know like I said, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos where a lot of guys are using it. A lot of anglers are using it when the water temperature drops or right in spring. So I mean, if I hang on to this, I'm probably going to have to use this right around spring. And then definitely around October, November when the water starts to cool down pretty good here up in Madison. Very, very neat. And then last but not least, 10,000 Fish. Oh, obviously it's their box, but the Saw Craw. Infused scent and salt. So this is kind of what it's supposed to look like. So let's get a shot of that. And then this is what they look like inside the package. It's kind of hard to see. My light, it's not working with me. But the body looks pretty thick. Looks like it's really, really good for flipping and pitching. I mean, and Texas rig as well. So the color is watermelon red. It is 4 inches, and this is a 7-pack. Very, very cool. And then last but not least, in this USPS box I have right here, there is a 110 Whopper Plopper. The color is called Bone. It's never been opened. You can see right here. I've never opened it. This is something that I used some of my holiday money to get, but I've decided to change it up a bit, and I will be doing this as an appreciation package. So basically what it comes down to is you just pay for the shipping and I will send it out to you. The way it's going to work is, I think what it's going to be is, if you like my YouTube channel, and then you fill out this Google Doc, it's going to ask you a couple of questions, like if you're okay with the shipping. Obviously, you know, it's not a free giveaway. You're just going to have to cover the shipping. And then there's going to be, you can sign up for my YouTube account. You're going to fill out the Google Doc just so that I can verify that you are a sub. And then I will ship this out to you. I don't know exactly when I'm going to start this. I think it's going to be, what's today? Thursday? So maybe tomorrow or Saturday, I'll put that post out, and then I'll have everybody fill it out. And then like maybe by Monday or Tuesday, I'll close it, and then I'll get it. I'll choose the winner, and then I'll get it sent out next week. So that's probably something that I'm going to do going forward, because like I said, I have a lot of lures that I'm probably never ever going to use. And I would like to just give back to the community and make sure that if there's somebody going to be out there that is truly is going to use the lure, that they should have it. So like I said, that's something that's going to be in the near future. I think maybe I'll put up the post, like I said, Friday or Saturday, and then we'll go from there. I'll try to have to iron out the full details, but just so everybody knows, that is coming down the pipeline. But like I said, thanks for all the love and support. I'm trying to get a little more consistent with my uploads and my posts, but you know, I just got so much stuff going on outside of work. I still work full time as well. So like I said, thanks for all the love. Thanks for the support. I appreciate everything. And then I will be starting with the appreciation packages, and I will be starting with the Whopper Plopper 110, the color's Bone. Again, thank you for everything. Thanks for all the love, the support. If you have the chance, go out there and throw out a line, because you're never going to know what you're going to get, okay? Other than that, thank you very much. See you next time. Peace.